going on, Aquarius? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for today. This is going to be your spiritual journey reading. All right, so as some of y'all, you may or may not know, probably don't, but every sign has gotten two parts to this message. So the first part is going to be oracle cards, and then we're going to clarify through the second part with the tarot. So for those of you that received all the messages you needed in the first part, that's great. If not, feel free to carry over to the second part so we can go a little bit deeper into the message, okay? Just because these readings, I've noticed, typically go a bit longer, right? They're pretty in-depth. So that's why I've been guided to split them into two parts. So your sign is up, all right? So I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're doing your best to stay grounded. We do have a new moon coming up on June 17th. So highly recommend preparing for that. I feel like, I don't know if you guys are going, I'm pretty sure we're all kind of going through the same thing on some level. To some degree, but like I had such a major purging yesterday. Oh my God. Like it's been a while since I cried that hard, and it was just kind of like a trigger when I was listening to a reading, and it kind of just, it went. And I was just like, man, that was not what I was expecting, but it was time. Apparently it was time. So I'm not sure if that plays into this reading at all for you guys and what you guys may be going through or have going on at this time. So we are going to find out though. So we're going to answer some questions with Spirit about how you're doing currently on your journey, where you're at currently on it, what may be challenging you, what the challenge is preparing you for, what the divine wants you to focus on, and opportunities that may be presenting themselves to you. Okay. And then we'll wrap with some advice. So yeah, for those of you that are interested in booking a private consultation, for those of you that have booked a private consultation, have donated to the channel, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you. I really am. It definitely helps me continue. It's a beautiful energetic exchange for, free videos, given the work and the time and the energy put into these. Like I'm a one-woman show. I literally do everything by myself. So, it's helpful, so, but yeah, for those of you that are interested in booking a private consultation, checking out, your Other Elements playlist, checking out my Etsy wish list, donating to the channel, all the, my social media handles, all that stuff can and will be found in the description box of every single one of my videos. Okay, so let's get into this for you guys. We have intention. It's first card 18. Okay, some of you may be born on the 18th, life path 18. Okay, so that's where you guys are at currently. It's your current energy. So I feel like some of you are in this energy right now of trying to get clear about what it is that you want and what it is that you need to do to get there. Basically, I feel like some of you may be setting goals, and it makes sense because of the new moon that's coming. So this is definitely the time to do that. We are although the phases right now are waning, which is the energy of pushing away, which explains all the purging I did yesterday. So for those of you that are experiencing purging at this time, just know that it is essentially making room for what it is that you want coming up. Like a lot of us are coming to realize how powerful our magic really is, how potent it is right now. So this is a time to really get clear about what it is that you want and set your intentions for how you want the future to play out. You are the operant power of your reality. So you have to, be intentional with what you want and what you're manifesting, and being intentional with your actions. Why are you doing what you're doing? If you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, you might want to get clear about why you're doing what you're doing, right? And setting your intentions for how you want things to go, move going forward. Because the intention card, that staff, that's a wand. So that's a fiery energy, which in the tarot, the wand represents action. So this is about getting clear about what action you want to take and using the resources that you have to, set forth whatever that is. So Spirit, what's challenging, Aquarius? That was fast. Abundance. Okay. Some of you, it's kind of like you don't maybe believe in yourself. Balance. Some of you, you're not seeing something clearly here. You guys are maybe like feeling like because it doesn't look a certain way, then it must not be. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like it's something you're not seeing clearly. Some of you may be confused about something, or you have maybe kind of like a distorted perception about something. This would be definitely a good time to allow that to clear. Okay. Restoring balance in your life in some type of way. Wherever you feel like things are a bit imbalanced, maybe you need more time to yourself. Maybe some of you need, for some of you, this has to do with passions, maybe rediscovering what you're passionate about. Some of you have kind of maybe lost the passion, where you're not feeling like maybe things are growing the way they could, or maybe the way they once were. And that could be because you're kind of like in this plateauish type of energy. Not going to be for all of you, but some of you, that's what this is. And with this dance here on the bottom, I feel like for some of you, it's going to be important to make sure that you're staying mobile, keeping your body moving. You know, some of you would really benefit from dancing just because it opens and clears out energy in your lower chakras, which your money chakra is your root. Okay. And plus, you see how this red? That's your root chakra. That represents your abundance. So for some of you, there's some blockages in your root chakra that you would maybe benefit by dancing to clear those. Okay. It's like you don't always have to pay for things, to do things to help yourself, right? We are ultimately the healers of our own, of ourself, of our bodies. We can heal ourselves, but we just always look externally for things. We have all the wisdom within. We just downplay it sometimes and be like, that ain't gonna work, right? So, what is this challenge preparing you for? So, y'all are feeling like you don't have enough, Aquarius, but I'm gonna tell you what this challenge is preparing you for. And I almost put them back because I hadn't even really, I hadn't voiced, like I said, I had asked the question in my mind, but I hadn't said it out loud yet. So I almost didn't take them, but I'm gonna go ahead and take them for you guys, because what this challenge, you guys are feeling challenged in abundance, right? Feeling like you don't have enough. But guess what? Once you set your intention, you're manifesting, okay? Your luck is changing. Things are shifting for you right now, Aquarius. All right? So while you're feeling like you don't have enough, Spirit is saying, set your intentions. Be intentional with all you do, because you're manifesting something. Your luck is shifting right now. Your luck is favoring you. So that's why that makes sense. And Spirit really wants you guys to be intentional right now. What do you want? Getting clear about what you want, why you want it, right? For those of you that maybe are lacking clarity about why you want something, get clear about it, because that'll help you, keep pushing forward when shit gets hard, when you know why you're doing something, okay? Grieving at the bottom, that means some of you may have lost, some of you could be feeling like you don't have enough because you recently went through a loss of some sort, okay? But just know your luck is changing. You're manifesting something. So anything that you have essentially lost, it's just making room for something that belongs now, something that's more aligned with where you're at now, okay? So let's see. Spirit for Aquarius. What do you want them to focus on? What do you want Aquarius to focus on? Spirit, what do you want? Alchemist. Aquarius, y'all are powerful as fuck right now. I'm gonna need you to know, okay? Your words are powerful. For those of you that are like herbal practitioners as well, okay? This is a time to really start putting that to use. Even if you're not, when you cook, if you cook with intention, okay, there's power in that. I cook with intention. And that's just because I'm a magician that way. Like I work with herbs, like I'm an herbalist in that way. I'm an herbal practitioner. So for me, this is right up my fucking alley, but I'm not an Aquarius. Not that that matters, but for those of you where you're guided to maybe work with herbs, or some of y'all want like your own herb garden maybe, or your own like apothecary, things like that, okay? This is that energy of, if that's what you're trying to do, Spirit wants you to focus on that, okay? Focus on what it is you're manifesting, because you guys have, your magic is high right now. It's potent right now, meaning your intentions is what's going to carry, any magic that you do, or any energy you're trying to transmute, anything you're trying to attract to you, your intention is what's going to carry that to be. So Spirit wants you to, why am I like drooling and shit? Spirit wants you guys to really get clear about what it is that you want, why you want it, and take actions. The little things you're inspired to do throughout your day. Do those things with the intention of, this is just taking me closer to my goal. This is just getting me closer to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Move with intention. When you're cooking, to draw things to you, you spin clockwise. You stir clockwise. To push things away from you, you stir counterclockwise. It's wax on, wax off. Okay? So, yeah, Spirit wants you to focus on what it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay? I feel like your manifestation powers right now are really potent. And not only that, I feel like Jupiter is favoring you guys right now. Something you want is manifesting, but Spirit needs you to be intentional with your actions, meaning know why you're doing something. Yeah. Masculine energy here at the bottom. For some of you, this has to do with the connection, but for others of you, this is about stepping into your own personal masculine energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are. This is about still stepping into that energy of taking action. That's what the masculine does. He takes action. And that is exactly what this staff represents. It's a wand. It's action-oriented energy here. So Spirit wants you guys to get clear about what it is that you want and allow yourself to take action on where it is that you're being guided to do, where it is you're being guided to go. Opportunities are going to start presenting themselves, and you need to be in a position to receive them. That is how manifestation essentially happens, where preparation meets opportunity. Okay. And I feel like you Aquas, you're like, it's like it's like you're driving right up to it. You see what I'm saying? It's like Uber is coming to get you and they're pulling up. Like, it's like your train is pulling up to come get your ass. Like, this is luck that's coming for you right now. Okay. So let's see, Spirit, what does he have? This is so positive. This is such a positive reading. Like, even, it's like y'all are feeling challenged, but even that's still a positive card. I feel like for some of you, you may feel like you don't have enough, but it's an illusion. It's just the way you're perceiving things. Some of you, you need to have more gratitude, because that's what's going to keep things manifesting, keep things coming to you, by you appreciating what you have while you have it. Like, accepting wherever it is you are. Acceptance is not complacency. So it doesn't mean that by you accepting that this is where I'm at right now, even though it's not where I want to be. Some of us have this distorted thought that by accepting your current circumstance or situation that is less desirable means that by you accepting it, that you're not going to move forward, or you're not going to get opportunities that are, your opportunities are not going to open themselves up to you. And that's not true. That's completely false. So yeah, I feel like it's just maybe the way you're seeing it. But like I said, when you allow yourself to focus more on gratitude and the things that you want to see happen, the things you want to see change, how you want to see your reality, that is what's going to essentially attract it to you, because that's the frequency you're emitting, meaning that's the channel you're turning into frequency wise, energetically, right? So Spirit, what's some opportunities or that may be coming towards Aquarius? And this reading is intended for whenever you see it. It is timeless, but it is intended for about the next 7 days out. So, whenever you see this, no, 30 days. The ones I was going to do was 7 days, but these particular spiritual journey readings, I've done all the other signs for 30 days. So this is about from 30 days out from when you see this video. Okay. So opportunities for Aquarius, Spirit. Eagle. That's a solo energy. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So whatever it is that you're going through, Aquarius, just know that it's preparing you for expansion, for growth. And it makes sense, because this is giving me Jupiter vibes, and that is exactly what Jupiter is. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of growth, good luck, good fortune. So this is Jupiter's energy all up and through here, Aquarius. But this is giving me energy of, some of you may be seeing eagles, maybe seeing cats. Those may be spiritual totems for you. Okay. Always check in with your intuition to see what if those animals mean something to you, have a message for you, before we go to Google. Okay. I'm not saying don't use Google, but give your intuition credit for what it's there for. It's there to help you, and it can definitely help you know how these particular signs or synchronicities tie to you specifically. Okay. But some of you, I feel like, are definitely coming into this energy here of however this is playing out. It's giving you an opportunity to really fly high, really maybe reach levels in your life that you never thought you would reach, that maybe you're the first one in your family to reach. Some of you are like becoming a multimillionaire, or you're manifesting that, and you're going to be the first multimillionaire in your family. You see what I'm saying? But you can't let your your past or limited beliefs or thoughts stop you. Okay. And I don't feel like you guys are, but that's why Spirit wants you to focus on what you're manifesting, alchemizing. So meaning, when you have those negative thoughts that come up that make you doubt yourself or question yourself, question what it is that you want or what you're trying to manifest or what you're asking for, you got to shut it down immediately. Okay. But yeah, it's like I said, getting clear about what you want. And this is talking about with greater clarity, soaring towards your destiny with greater clarity. So it's like you guys need to know you're on the right path, Aquarius. Things just may not look how you think they should, but this is where Spirit wants you to hold tight to what it is you're manifesting. Be intentional with your actions. Everything you do, make sure you're asking yourself, why am I doing this right now? Just so you can take note, just simply for awareness, right? So you know that you're moving, that everything you do is in alignment with your goals, and you're going to get there 10 times faster by doing that, right? So let's see, let's get one more, and then we'll carry over part 2 with the tarot. So can we have one more? What's coming towards Aquarius? So we have coffin. Natural endings abound. Take care with your health. And it did flip in reverse. I don't typically take these in reverse. However, I'm going to read it both ways. So this coffin card came in reverse. So where something maybe you thought was done and over with, it's not. Okay. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Maybe some of you thought like your business is, you know, going to shit and it's over. It's done. I might as well give up now. This is for some of you saying, no, it's not time yet. You may have thought something was done, but not something maybe actually being revived. Okay. But, you know, it's about, what do you believe? What do you believe is possible? Some of you need to believe in the impossible. Believe in yourself. Okay. At the bottom, we have key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Okay. So for some of you, it's like your past may be kind of haunting you low key, and you may be having like fears, or, you know, things may be coming up from previous experiences, but Spirit is wanting you to give yourself a chance to really be successful. Give yourself a chance to really do better, to really, I hope you guys have been able to hear me pretty good this whole time. Like, I really apologize if you haven't, but yeah. Some people have been complaining about it. It's a brand new ass microphone, so it's like, don't do me. Don't do me. My equipment is nice, so, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I really feel like something that is seeming to be over, it's not over yet. Okay, something maybe you thought was dead, done, and over with, it's not. Maybe some of you have been questioning yourself, thinking that you're something's done for, or that you just don't have it. And I feel like it's like something is being revived here. Maybe your luck, your faith is being revived. The way things are, you know, changing, the way things are manifesting. Some of you maybe kind of like stop believing in miracles, stop believing that, you know, your life is a miracle. And I feel like you're about to be proven wrong. And it's going to make you, I feel like whatever's happening here, the way things are playing out, it's making it where whatever has happened in your past, it's like it don't even matter. This completely shows you what's possible. You just have to decide, intend, you know, set your intentions every morning. Like, I even do it before I go to bed, just so in the event I forget, but also because your brain is most impressionable at both those times, right before you go to sleep, right, you know, right before you're drifting off to sleep, and first thing when you get up in the morning. Those are the best times to really think about how you know, the things you want, how you want things to play out. So those are really good times to set intentions. So I set intentions before I go to bed for my sleep process and recovery process, but also for the next morning, how I want my day ahead to go. So I feel like some of you would really benefit by practicing that as well. Okay. And we also have card 38. So some of you may be a life path 38. You may be 38 years old. All right. And that's also reduces to 11. So some of you may be a life path number 11, born on the 11th. 11's our master number. Okay. That's also portal energy. So, and the 11th was what, 2 days ago? So some of you may be, you know, going through a portal. Some of you may have went through a portal on that day. Who knows? So yeah, we are, let me put you guys a couple of these. Let's see. Spirit, do you have any other messages for Aquarius, and what opportunities may be coming towards them on their spiritual journey? Spirit for Aquarius. So we have fairy tale and autumn. So the autumn may be significant for some of you. This could be something you've asked for or started manifesting in the autumn, and now it's coming to fruition in the summertime. Okay, things do take a couple moon cycles to go through. So for some of you, this could definitely be something that took place that you know, started working on or manifesting back, you know, during the autumn time, or this could be with this full moon that we just had. Some of you, something is coming to be, but Spirit needs you to believe in the impossible. Cancer energy here, number 7. Some of you may also be a life path number 7. 7s are very spiritual numbers. I have a life path number 7, but it's a very spiritual number and a very spiritual path. So some of you may be a life path 7. You may be dealing with cancer. You may have cancer in your chart. It may be your moon sign for some of you, but yeah, there's definitely a reason to keep your faith in the right place during this time. Okay, Aquarius, I feel like there are definitely things that are coming towards you, or opportunities that are opening up for themselves that maybe you didn't believe was possible, you didn't think you could have, you didn't think you could do. And this is where Spirit is saying, be intentional. Why do you know, about what you're doing, why you have certain goals, getting clear about those things. So that's, you know, I know it might sound like a lot, but that is part of the process, getting clear about why you want certain goals, because some of us have this, you know, we kind of doubt that we could have certain things because it feels so far out of reach. But and a lot of that is because we're not really clear about why we even want it, right? Because sometimes when you realize why you want certain things, when you actually ask yourself why you want it, sometimes you'll see that it's not what you want. You want it for the wrong reason. And then you realize, like, oh shit, I was stressing myself out and had all this put on this pressure on myself for a goal that I really don't even really want. And that's part of why certain things haven't manifested, because Spirit knows you really don't want that. You think you do, but you want it for the wrong reason. For some of you, it's ego, based things, things dealing with security as a child. Okay. If you grew up in poverty, some of you may be really scared to be broke for the rest of your life, things like that. And so when we have these unhealthy attachments to certain things, it sometimes attracts those like experiences. That's what the law of attraction does. It's the energy you emit is what you attract into your 3D reality. It's what you experience. So, anywho, Spirit really wants you guys to believe that you can have anything you want. Okay. You may be feeling like things aren't growing, things aren't happening the way you want them to, but that's, everything has its own time. Divine timing is at play here. Okay. I don't need the Wheel of Fortune to tell me that. I don't need that card to be out here to tell me that. That's energetically what I feel here. Divine timing is at play, and it's like the time is now, Aquarius. So just know you guys are definitely on the right path. Be intentional with your actions, your movements, your goals. Why you do what you do, why you wake up in the morning. Start being intentional, how you want your day to go, how you want things to play out, how do you want people to respond to you, how do you want to respond to situations, especially challenges. Start really being intentional with those things throughout your day, and watch how things continue to shift and change for you. Okay, so Aquarius, that's what I have for you for part number 1. If you have gotten all you needed here, and this is where we part ways, thank you so much for sticking around and receiving the messages that are that Spirit had for you today. And if you're so called, if you resonated with the reading, I really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Consider subbing if you have not. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how it resonated. I love to hear, how the readings fit for all of you. It's going to be different for everyone. So, but yeah. So for those of you that are interested in part 2, I will have that link below in the comment section and the description box. So until next time, you guys.